starting with our two players, they're back at the hotel now. They're going to be reevaluated tomorrow, and we'll see where we go from there. So that's the extent of what I know. And as for our team, obviously the first round has given us maybe some tools to be calmer under pressure. But having said that, you know, it's that team we're playing is quite a hockey machine, and at the ice level, I can tell you that they're looking outstanding out there. So it was surprising that we came in today and win one of the two. You know, I'll be honest, we weren't expecting that. So.
Guy, can you just describe what's going through your mind when you see Simon Gagner into the boards down, stretcher coming out?
Well, you obviously don't want to imagine the worst, but at the same time, I'll be honest. I think our entire staff and our organization, we care about our players. For us, they're not numbers; they're people. And the first thing that comes to mind is not I've lost a player, but I hope his health is okay and there's nothing dangerous. And obviously, when you see the stretcher coming out, it's not exactly what you want to see. Knowing that he's fine now at the hotel, I guess, and we'll see tomorrow, it's at least a lot better of an outcome than it was looking like when he was on the ice, for sure.
Guy, you shut the Caps' power play down like you did Pittsburgh's, and you also chipped in a power play goal. What's been such a key for you guys in this postseason with your special teams?
Well, there's always the luck element in there. Sometimes you plan stuff and they do other stuff that works. So credit to the players, but I think all around is our players put a lot of work into the details. They really do, and they spend a lot of time watching video by themselves or by little groups on top of what we make them watch. And they've figured out a lot of the small details that make you successful. But when you look at their power play, I mean, they still have a lot of time possession in our zone. They made great plays. They could have scored some goals, and so we're not kidding ourselves. They're going to score some goals in the power play in this series for sure. I would be shocked that the next game if they don't score one. So we're staying very down to earth about this win because they're a more powerful team than us. So at some time or another, it's bound to show.
You started with 11 forwards. You lose one. What kind of effort does that take, and kind of discipline from your forwards to kind of maintain and deal with that?
Well, yeah, we did finish with played pretty much the entire game with 10 forwards. Sometimes you can think it's a bad thing, but sometimes it's a good thing. We kept the shifts extremely short, 15 to 20 seconds very often. Try to manage it. It was very tough, and it was very exhausting for our players since we played a 7th game just 2 days ago. So yeah, it demanded a lot of our players. I think the players went beyond what they could give in this game, and so that's why it's a bit scary for the next game in terms of energy. We also know that we're going to play at home a back-to-back on Tuesday and Wednesday, which certainly doesn't help us. And so that's why I'm saying we won the game, but there's going to be a lot of work ahead, and we know that that team's going to come out flying next game, and they're really going to try to take it to us like they did with the other teams.
Coach, what were your thoughts on the hit that took Kubina out? It seemed like it was kind of a high hit.
I'd love to answer that, and I'm going to answer like a politician maybe, but the reality is I didn't see it, and I didn't even go look at it after periods of the game, or just the thing is, what's important in those moments, whether it's Gagner or Kubina or Stamkos or St. Louis, whoever gets injured, it's important that everybody reloads right away and that we stay focused on the task. And then after the game, we have time to see and reassess what's happening. But during the game, whether it's a penalty that we get in the last 2 minutes, or a guy getting injured, or a bad play that costs us a goal, it's our ability to reload emotionally and mentally for the next seconds is crucial, I think, for these playoffs and any playoffs. So I can't answer that right now, but I'll look at it.
Guy, it seemed like Rolly was fighting it a little bit early and then really settled down. Is that a fair assessment?
You know what? I've never been a goaltender. And as coaches, it's really easy to say what kind of a goal was that. But if I was in nets, I probably would have given thousands of those. And so you know what, it happened really quick, the first goal. And in Semin again, you know, Semin has been really good against us. And he, you know, put it through his legs, obviously. Our goalie's the first one to say that, you know, you could have got that one. But then again, you know, when Semin shoots, Ovechkin shoot, you never know where it's going. So I don't know where it's going. So I think for him, for anybody else, it's been hard all year long.